This is my latest blog. A lot of this is used for other stuff I post, but I just had to tell you. I wanted you to really get an idea of just how much content and what it's like to make this amount of content. So what I'm about to tell you is about 90 hours. 90 hours of me working. This is what I filmed in just 90 hours. What you're about to see, I have filmed completely within 90 hours. All this was filmed in a 90-hour time span. So, when you're going to wonder when you watch this, when did he sleep? The answer is, I don't sleep, y'all. I don't sleep. This was all filmed in 90 hours. Check it out. Hope you enjoy.
What no one on YouTube other than me is talking about because of El Nino, I think there's a serious risk of the 1996 double hurricanes that hit eastern North Carolina happening exactly the same again. Two major hurricanes could hit eastern North Carolina. Here's why. They are predicting a below average hurricane season this year. And a lot of people are talking about that. But what they're not talking about is that there's going to be a high volume of homegrown storms. That means storms that are going to develop right off the east coast of the United States. Right off the east coast of the United States means coming up the east coast. Coming up the east coast means eastern North Carolina sticks out. It's what will get hit. That's my prediction. Eastern North Carolina will see two major hurricanes this year in the same season. This is going to be epic. It's actually storming, but it actually smells really good. It smells fresh because the rain has made all the pollen and everything go away. But the storm reminds me, it's storming, it's lightning, and it's really bugging out right now. It's storming pretty hard. So, I got my son, Alexander, right here. We're on the front porch. We're going to talk about storms. I uploaded a video earlier today about the possibility of a double storm of the 1996 repeat. In 1996, we had two major hurricanes here in eastern North Carolina. Those hurricanes were major storms. Obviously, my son has never lived through a hurricane. He's never experienced a hurricane. He doesn't even concept what a hurricane is. So, Alexander, listen to me. A hurricane is a big storm.
I know what a hurricane is.
You do?
It's a big storm.
Yeah. I think because of what's happening in the world right now, there's a possibility that we're going to have two major hurricanes this year. This year, in the next few months, we could see two major hurricanes because of what they call El Nino. Have you ever learned about El Nino in school? No? El Nino is about climate change. It's something that happens in the Pacific Ocean that causes the ocean to heat up, but it has weird effects to the ocean in the Atlantic. One of the effects is it creates what they call homegrown storms. And I know he's still asleep and he's not taking any of this in. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? It doesn't matter. You're gonna know. What'd you just do? Do it again. You're going to know what it's like when you experience a hurricane for the first time. I was a little bit older than him the first time I experienced a hurricane. It was 1996, the same storms I'm talking about. And I was he's 6. He'll be 6 later this month. We'll be doing his birthday party here doing a video with his birthday party. It's going to be a mega video, and it's going to be really interesting. But I was about 8 years old in 1996, somewhere around there. I'm not going to do the math. You can go. I was about 8 years old in 1996. I might be getting the math wrong. You can do the math. I'm 87 not 87. I'm 38 years old right now. And I was born in 1987. And you can do the math if you want to. But I was pretty freaking young. the first time I seen a hurricane in 1996. And it was crazy because I seen 2 hurricanes, the same that I think he's going to see. Seeing 2 hurricanes the same year was very, very intense. The same thing I think Alexander is going to see, I think I'm going to see. I seen 2 hurricanes in 1996, the same year, seeing 2 major hurricanes for the first time. Looking out my window and watching trees and the fence blow down and the trees blow over, and just totally not understanding why it was happening. But I'm trying to brace Alexander for it because I think there's a good chance. Alexander will see a hurricane. There's no doubt about that. Alexander at some point is going to see a hurricane. We live in eastern North Carolina. That's going to happen. Will he see 2 major hurricanes this year? I think that there's a good chance, and I think no one's talking about it. Anyways, that's just some of the thoughts. Alexander, say goodbye to him.
Goodbye.
Say like and subscribe. Go ahead, say it.
Like and subscribe.
I love you, Alexander. Thank you for watching. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Thought a car was coming up behind me. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. You know, those are famous words from one John Cena. Now, I've often been outspoken against the WWE, and John Cena for 20 years was the flag of the WWE, carried the flag for the WWE. So people might be surprised to find out that I was always quite a John Cena fan. I just loved what he stood for, loved what he represented. He represented hard work, and I understand hard work. He represented loyalty, and I understand being loyal to somebody. He represented things I respect. Respect, hustle, loyalty, and respect. Cena had those he truly had those traits, and I always respected him for his loyalty and respect. So it is what it is. I was always a Cena fan, even though Cena worked for the brand that I didn't really care for, and it is what it is. I'm gonna have to kill this blog because yeah, something's happening right now. I'll catch you in the next one.
And you're like Mr. Beast, you're living on Easy Street. That's one thing. But to get there, Mr. Beast wouldn't even begin to tell you how hard he struggled in the beginning. Doing those counting videos where he would count from 1 to a ridiculous number. He don't want you to know how hard it was, because he wants you to believe the pipe dream, that it was easy, that you can do it too. Here's the truth. Chances are you can't do this. The chances are you won't make it. The chances are if you can make it and anyone can make it, everyone would do it and no one does it. So think about that for a second. This ain't easy, folks. This is hard work. Make a couple $100, sure, you can do that. If you do a lot of work, you can do that. But to make it to the top, to be Mr. Beast, that is ungraduable, unfathomable amount of hard work. Words can't even describe. That's why I'm struggling to tell you. That's what is unbelievable. That is what true success must look like. It looks like hurt, grind, blood, sweat, and tears. Today, I'm not showing you the trucks. I'm not showing you the cars, the trailers, the big houses, the property with multi-camera setups, with all that. I have all that, and I don't have to show you that to tell you I'm successful. But I'm telling you, I don't need to show you that. What I need to tell you more than anything is how hard this is going to be if you want to do it. The little stuff about grinding 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, about not sleeping at all, about hard work, unimaginable work. That's what it takes to make it on YouTube. Unbelievable parallel work. You can't imagine the work I put into YouTube. It is the most grueling, grinding thing you've ever seen or experienced in your life. I'm talking about 19 hours of editing. I'm talking about hardly ever sleeping. I'm talking about causing chaos with your family and your friends constantly.
This is my back porch. Watching our YouTube channel. Earthsager on the thing. That's Alan. Our next door neighbor ripping up a piano. We cut it up with a chainsaw. And we're beating the hell out of a piano right there. I'm waiting for her to get a clear shot of what it actually is. There's my flip-flops, my famous flip-flops, like I got them on right now. Yeah, I think underneath the carport we were ripping a piano apart. just watching my blog. I always try to keep it on a loop on the TV. Let me put some audio to it. I got this just a place to sit down, like a bed. You can come out here and lay down when you want. This is my back porch. It's got to be cleaned up, obviously. There's an Alexander scooter. We got the harp to this piano. We're about to put it on the back of a pickup truck. That right there is a couch under a tarp. That's another couch. We sold both of those couches. That's why they were out there. And that right there is Alexander's four-wheeler in the middle. We're trying to figure out. There's Alan right there. Just chilling, y'all. Watching myself on YouTube. I'm my biggest fan. I don't need no fans. I'm my biggest fan. He's going to get the dolly. Here we go, y'all. We're about to move this harp. These harps are 600 pounds a piece. No freaking joke. Alan's strong as an ox. He looks like a little guy, but he's strong as an ox. Makes your veins pop out when you move these suckers. Here we go. You can hear us moving it. He just hit the table with the harp. That's why the camera juggled. There's the harp right there, the corner of it.
If the camera dies, that's why we stopped filming.
That's the harp we're handling right there. The harp of the piano. Yeah. That's my mom's voice you hear in the background. There we got it on the dolly. We're rolling it to the truck. Damn, what a beast.
You did the recording.
He's a beast.
Oh, we can come around to the other side. Come around to the other side.
He's like, you come around to the other side.
Walk it up here. Okay, there you go.
There's a piano harp right there. Look at that. This is everyday Kent junk removal right here. We're taking this to the scrap man to sell it.
Oh, watch it.
So he can give us $20 for something that weighs 600 pounds. He's going to say there's wood attached to it, so he can't give us full market value.
Stop recording, ain't nobody recording.
That's my big ass. I'm gonna move that thing like it ain't nothing.
So we got the pianos in the truck. We took them to the scrapyard and we sold them. Well, we got the harps in the truck because obviously they weren't pianos when they went in the truck. They were just harps. We sold the harps, and that was fun. I hope you had as much fun watching them.
It was fun.
Pianos apart, because we did tearing them apart. That was a lot of fun. I love junk removal. Y'all just don't know how much fun this stuff is. Making money to have fun. You don't get any better than that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Ken Jones. I'm
Controversy Jones. When they had to choose, what's it gonna play next?
Watch my.
There's Alexander. I'm gonna keep on watching this, y'all.
And this little basketball going came from one of our jobs, Star Wars. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm sure it's expensive. Alexander's gonna play a little basketball.
Fun, gotta love it.
Did you make it?
I'm gonna skip through some of this just I can give commentary on a bunch of different stuff. I'm skipping through. Look at that. Y'all should watch all these videos.
Alright, I'm in there, okay, Alexander? Yeah. Alright, y'all. This has been fun. Like and subscribe and enjoy. Thank you for watching.
Let's see what's up next. What's up next? That's Path Predictor. Pat's Path Predictor, y'all.
We'll get you some for sure. Yeah. I could definitely
The best weather guy there is. You want all your weather information, you should follow Pat's Path Predictor. Pat's Path Predictor is the man. He's the best guy at doing weather on YouTube. Nobody's better than him. I'll go further than that and say he's the best guy in the weather industry. He's the best that there is. Pat can tell you something about weather. Pat's the man.
Thank you.
Bye. Stay safe, man.
That's awesome. I ain't gonna keep on watching this, but it's an interview with Pat.
That'll be good.
Pat's gonna be on my show, which it won't be this Friday because this will be already well uploaded. But Pat's on an archive show. By the time you see this, Pat will have been on a live stream with us.
That Path Predictor was on my show. He was on my show.
It was awesome.
It's unreal. I can't even fucking believe it.
I can't believe it happened.
Live time, real like he was on a live.
Capsule wardrobe and loosening
He was on a live. It's just unreal. I can't even put it into words.
I can't even put it into words.
Really,
So I'm just gonna skip through this one. Actually, I'm gonna end it with this one. I think it's a pretty good way to end it. I'm gonna just mute it. All right. So there you have it. Pat's Path Predictor is the freaking man. You know what? I'm actually not gonna make this a blog because I want this to go up because I love how this turned out. This video turned out, but because Pat's gonna be on tomorrow, which is Friday. Path Predictor. Let me check out the date. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to pull the screen down and look at the date. I ain't going to be able to do it. May 8th. Pat's going to be on the show May 8th. May 8th. Pat's Path Predictor is going to be on the show. May 8th. Let me see if I can get one last shot of Pat. Pat, there we go. Let's see, get a little bit of a clip of him talking.
Okay, y'all. I really am. But some of this stuff scares my mom. I haven't had a mental health episode in like 6 years.
I'm literally showing Pat one of my videos, and he told me it was pretty emotional. Anyways, it's so emotional just having Pat on the show. He's going to be on our show tomorrow, May 8th. May 8th, Friday, May 8th at 10 o'clock at night. So if you're watching this, 10 o'clock at night, May 8th, Pat's going to be on the show. First time he's ever been on my show as like a part of a live broadcast. It's going to be freaking awesome. He's got a documentary coming out. He's going to be promoting his documentary. I'm going to ask him some questions about what we talked about earlier today about the hurricane. Having 2 hurricanes in 1 year in eastern North Carolina is a real possibility. I'm going to ask Pat what he thinks. Pat is a real meteorologist, so it'll be interesting to see what he thinks. He's probably going to tell me I'm out of my mind, but it's all cool. I respect Pat. I respect his opinion. So I'm Kent Jones. I'm signing off. Starting to sprinkle, y'all. I'm excited for what tomorrow night is sure to be an epic night. I mean an epic freaking night. Pat's Path Predictor is going to be on the show for the first time on a live stream. He's done some interviews. We've had him do an interview and stuff of that nature, but this is the first time Pat has been on a live stream that when it was planned. He came on improv and I basically interviewed him. But that was just That was improv. This is a live planned broadcast that we're going to do. Pat's going to come on the show. He's going to promote his documentary that he's coming. He's chose my show. I don't know why he would choose my show to promote his. It's an honor to have Pat on my show. Pat is the best YouTuber there is when it comes to weather. The best YouTuber when it comes to weather. There's no one better. And I tell you what, it is a complete and utter honor to have Pat on our show doing this. I cannot freaking wait, y'all. It's going to be stacked. He's going to talk, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to ask Pat what is the possibility of what happened in 1996 when Bertha and Fran hit Eastern North Carolina in the same year. Could it happen again to Eastern North Carolina? Could Bertha and Fran, a repeat of 2 storms in 1 year in the exact same location? Could it happen again this year? I think it could. I think it's a real possibility. I'm going to ask Pat. Pat is a meteorologist, y'all, so it will be very interesting to see what his answer is. I cannot freaking wait. Pat is highly respected, and I respect him as well. He is the best there is at what he does. I'm Ken Jones. I'm signing off. I'm really hyped up about this. Thursday, May 7th, 2 o'clock in the morning. Thursday, May 7th. It's only 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, do we have a lot in store for y'all. We have a lot of stuff planned for the channel. And it's a whole lot of projects going on at one time. Me and Don the Bomb are working on TWL, the Origins. The TWL Origins series. You've already seen episode 1. There's a lot more where that came from. That's going to be absolutely awesome as that series develops. We're basically talking about the origins of TWL. Don's basically told me not to explain this, but I never listened, so I'm going to explain this. TWL is Talk Wrestling Live. Was one of our original projects some 20 years ago. TWL was one of our original projects, Talk Wrestling Live. So that we're not putting that in the title. It's just going to be called TWL Origins, the original, where we came from, what we did, our history, not just the show history, but 20 years worth of history. Everything. In the first episode, I talked about my relationship with a previous girlfriend named Debbie from Winston-Salem. We're going to get into more deep dive into more of that and talk about more of my origins of where I came from and how I got here. We're going to talk about my relationship with Shay in the future. We're going to talk about my relationship with other girls that I was involved with. We're going to talk about going to big mega events that you know in TNA wrestling history, like Bound for Glory, the Detroit, Michigan series. We're going to talk about all that. These are just the projects that I'm working on with Don the Bomb. Other stuff I have in the works is absolutely mega, huge, tremendous. I have a video in the. It's going to be a 5 o'clock a.m. drop. I'm waiting for some stuff to get here from Amazon. But we're going to basically, I'm just going to be a huge shopping expense that we went on for another project. So it's a project after promoting another project. That project will be, we are buying all the stuff that we need for a mega camping event, which I announced the camping event prior to this video. We are going on that camping trip. We have been to Walmart. We dropped over $1,000 at Walmart. It wasn't all dropped at Walmart, but we dropped over $1,000 at Walmart. It's kind of hard to explain. But some of the stuff we spent on Amazon, and we're going to put it all together. And from what we spent on Amazon and what we spent on Walmart, it'll be well over $1,000. A scooter that we bought from Amazon. My son. That we brought for my son's birthday party. We bought a scooter. It's an adult scooter. The scooter does like 50, 60 miles an hour. It's ridiculous to buy that for a 5-year-old, I know. But we did it. And he's already been on a scooter, so And obviously, y'all know he rides his 4-wheeler all the time on the videos. So he knows how. He is young. He is 5 years old, but he does have experience on a gas-powered 4-wheeler, and he has experience on a scooter. He's going to be getting an upgraded scooter. We're just living that life, y'all. Just living that life. Trying to have the best life we could possibly have. Thanks to Kent's Junk Removal and Relocation of Furniture. Again, you can call 910-650-3694 if you have any furniture you want removed. Again, that phone number is 910-650-3694. That's if you live in Eastern North Carolina. You can send us a picture of the junk that you want removed. You can text me a picture of the junk you want removed, and I'll send you back the quote, and I'll give you a date and a time, and you send your location, and once you give me the city that you're in, I'll give you a quote based off the pictures you send me. That's how that will work. That's Kent's Junk Removal and Relocation of Furniture. If you need furniture relocated from one place to another, you can also contact the same number. If you need junk removed, you can contact the same number. But let me get back to what we're building in the projects ahead. We're doing the videos where we're promoting other videos. We go on a shopping spree, and we spend quite a bit of money. We spend it on Amazon and Walmart. Lots of money spent. Another video we're planning is a major camping extravaganza. And so we're planning the birthday party. The birthday party is going to be insane. There's going to be 3 major bouncy houses, some water slides. Obviously, there's going to be people there. It's going to be a major 5 o'clock upload, and it's going to be with 3 bouncy houses. It's going to be also fucking Richter scale, Mr. Beast level video. It's going to be really, really awesome. And then we're doing a camping experience. We got some plans to do a camping trip where we go to Pink Hill, North Carolina, and we also go to the water park. If you look it up, it's in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a huge water park in Wilmington, North Carolina, and it'll be within 45 minutes of the campground. So we'll be able to do all of that. Pretty cheap, to be honest. In the scheme of things, when you consider what we're going to accomplish, we're going to have a camp. We're going to have a campsite set up like a living room. There's going to be couches, love seats, recliners, flat screen TVs, all inside of a tent, all in a tent. It's going to just be off the freaking Richter scale. Again, another Mr. Beast level video. The only thing with Mr. Beast is we're not lazy. We do it with hard work. We don't do it with sponsorships. We don't do it with people giving us money to give away. This is our real money that we actually worked for through Kent's Junk Removal and Relocation of Furniture. Yes, that was a stab and jab at Mr. Beast because I think he is a lazy content creator. I think he creates the same video over and over and over again. He doesn't work for his videos. I think in the beginning he did work for his videos, but I think now he's a lazy content creator, and he doesn't deserve his spot at number 1, and that's why we're coming for him. We're coming for the freaking top spot because that's the only top spot is the only spot that I'm willing to accept as the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube. Because for those of you who don't know, I've already been the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube some 20 years ago, well before Mr. Beast. I was the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube, but I did some really immature things like moving the camera, and I regret it to this day. I got deactivated, and I got deactivated for some really immature things. I won't do it today. I'm more mature than that, and I won't make those same mistakes again. But I've already been the number 1 YouTuber, and I'm coming to reclaim my spot as the number 1 YouTuber once again. I am Kent Jones. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. See, Bret Hart, I stole your line too. I love you, Bret. Thank you. I love pro wrestling, y'all. My channel was built on pro wrestling. My channel was built talking about pro wrestling. That's how I got famous in 2007, 2008, the beginning of the YouTube era. I became really big in 2007 and 2008. I predate even before that, but that's when I got blew up. My first time I became the #1 YouTuber on YouTube, and I really do want those times to come back again. Not for selfish reasons, but because I want to build an empire with y'all, the viewer. And I really want it to be great, and successful. I want to give back something I never did in my first run on YouTube. All I did was take. Even though I never got a dime, what I did get was the fame. I got all the bad things that comes with it. This time around, I'm going to uplift people. We're going to make videos where we inspire people, where we help people. We're going to do, the typical YouTube videos where you give money away to perfect strangers. But this time, we're going to do more calculated. We're going to give it away to people who deserve it. We're going to ask questions before we give our money away. We're going to say, hey, do you work hard? Do you have a minimum wage job? We're going to give money to those people, the people that truly need it, not just random people so we can get clicks or views, but we're going to really try to change the dynamics right here in Eastern North Carolina. My home community, I'm going to try to uplift and change my area, try to make it so I am a single father. I know what it's like to be a single father. I have motivations to want to help other single fathers and help dads that are trying to raise their kids by themselves. People like Alan, my neighbor, who are trying to do it the hard way, trying to raise a child by themselves, and that they need the help. I'm going to uplift those people. I'm going to bring those people to the top because they deserve to succeed just like everybody else deserves to succeed. Then there is the camping video that I have in the plans. We're going to Pink Hill. We're going to go on a camping trip. It's going to be mega, like I said, campground with couches and TVs and everything that would be in your living room is going to be inside of our tent. And it's just going to be off the chain awesome. It's going to be a cool, fun video. And then, of course, we're going to be on vacation from our living room that's actually a tent. And we're going to go to the water park, which will also be pretty cool. It might even be multiple series videos. It will be what we call our pay-per-view. This is another concept I have. In wrestling, in the 90s when wrestling was popular, you had wrestling weekly TV shows that built towards pay-per-view mega events. Those pay-per-views were special. You invited your friends over. They were really mega events. That's what I'm going to do with my pay-per-views. Now, our pay-per-views are not going to be paid for. They're not going to be behind a paywall, at least not in the beginning. In the beginning, they're going to be 100% free. And it'll be our 5 a.m. upload that will build towards our pay-per-views, our mega events. So our 5 o'clock uploads will build towards our pay-per-views the same way in wrestling did in the 90s with the weekly night WCW Nitro and Thunder built towards pay-per-views like Starrcade and World War III. Those pay-per-views, if any of y'all wrestling historians remember what I'm talking about, you know what I know. You know what I'm telling you is true. So the same way that Thunder and Nitro built towards Starrcade, our weekly 5 a.m. uploads are going to build towards our pay-per-view events as well. There just means mega events. It doesn't mean pay-per-view, but I like to do it because I like to touch into the wrestling mindset, and I'm a huge wrestling historian. I think my channel will now be more about wrestling history than actual current wrestling events. So that's mega pay-per-view event number 1 on Pink Hill. Then we're going to do pretty much a repeat. We're going to copy the formula that we haven't even done yet, but we're going to copy it because we know it's going to be successful. And we're going to do another one from White Lake. and another theme park. It might not be the one from Wilmington, but it will be another theme park. So it'll be the same concept. Do a camping extraordinary event. We might go just as hard on the campsite and do it'll become our normal. That's right, that will become our normal. And then we'll go do our new theme park that we hadn't been to before on video. And that will be our second major pay-per-view event. Really, our first pay-per-view event will be the party that we're having with Alexander. It's going to be off the chain. The first pay-per-view event will be one with Alexander at the birthday party with the 3 bouncy houses all in one video. That will be extraordinarily awesome. We'll promote these as free pay-per-views because they are pay-per-views, but only in name only. They're not going to be really pay events. They're going to actually be free. So it's oxymoron, but we're going to call them free pay-per-views. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Only in Controversy Jones' brain would something like that exist. Free pay-per-views. So, anyways, we got a lot of stuff in plan. So we got some Pink Hill camping extraordinary event. We have the White Lake camping theme park event, and then we're going to have the birthday party, which is going to be the one that kicks it all off as far as the pay-per-view formula. Also, TWL Origins will continue to be a series on the channel. You can check that all out. This has been a pop-up video. That's another formula that I'm now doing. It's pop-up videos. Pop-up videos are videos I don't think should sit in the queue for 5 a.m. uploads. They should immediately go live to all of you. And that's what we're doing. This is a pop-up video, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you understand why I think it's important for you to know this right now. So much to intake, so much to put in your brain. And I love you guys. I really do. Don the Bomb, I know he loves you too. And other people that work behind the scenes. We all love you. We love you very much. There's a lot of people that help me with this channel. And some of them will go without getting any thanks. Some of them will get thanks. Some of them have already gotten thanks on the channel. You know who you are if you're one of the ones from the past that aren't part of the project anymore. But I tell you what, we love you too. We love each and every one of you that made this possible, and we're going to continue to rock and roll as only we can do it. Because I am King Controversy Jones, and I am often imitated, but I am never duplicated. I am the one, the only King Controversial one, the one and the only, the prime of the game, the one that's insane. You better believe I'm the one to blame when we come to the dance. There ain't nobody like me. We're gonna be partying rich like we're in France. I don't give a damn. Don't you understand? I'm the man. K-E-N-T. That's me, and I'm signing off.
I can't find your head.
We just got all this stuff. We're preparing for the birthday party and the big trip that we got coming up. So this is going to be used for the trip, for the camping trip we got coming up. Got one of these, these are like $30. I think it's a little bit more expensive than $30. But we got 2 of them. And we got this. Playing in the sand, obviously, for Alexander. I think this was $20 of your own. Then we got this 10-man tent. I think it was like $180. And fishing poles we went kind of cheap on. These are $12 a piece. You gotta go cheap on something. And finally Alexander's fishing pole. I think it was $13. $20, I'm sorry. And then, not finally, this is finally Alexander's
Water shoes.
water shoes. How much were they?
$12.
$12. I don't want to know how much that was together, but you can do the math. All right, guys. See you in the next one. We're going to go about to go get a cake for Alexander at Publix. Go ahead and end it. This is a YouTube short designed to direct traffic towards my YouTube long form video. I want to tell you this. You know what this video is. I just told you. I don't want to direct traffic towards my long form video. And I also just did today. So this is very current, very up to date. I'm talking about in the long form video all the stuff that we're going to be doing in the future of this channel. From series that we're doing in the show to free pay-per-views that we're doing in the show. Everything that's going to happen in the show in the next 365 days. But we're going to be doing even more than what's in this video. So you should check out this video right now for the most up-to-date version of what's going to happen in the next 24 hours in the next 365 days on the channel. Anyways, I'm Kid Jones. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching.
Can do it, because I truly believe if you want to be president of the United States, you can do it. Even if you're not from this country, you can change the laws and you can become president of the United States. I believe that. I believe you can do anything you want to be. If you want to be a senator, you can make it happen. You can go out, win an election, swing the vote. You can do whatever things. You can steal the vote for all I care. You can do what it takes to become a senator, to become a politician. You can do whatever it takes. And that's what they do. They do whatever it takes. That means lie, cheat, and steal. That's what they do to get your vote. So you can do that too, but I wouldn't recommend that. It's not commendable.
Here we are, barreling down the road, y'all. So one of the things about junk removal is just part of life. It's part of what we do. Hey, tomorrow's probably going to look a lot like this. We're going to be doing this a lot tomorrow. We got to go to Wilmington, North Carolina. We got to go to Emerald, North Carolina. It's a good 2.5 hours apart. Good distance apart, and we got to do both those locations, Emerald, North Carolina, and 2 jobs in Wilmington, North Carolina. So they probably 45 minutes in Wilmington because Wilmington's pretty big. So from one side of Wilmington to the other is probably 45 minutes, and then there's probably 45 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes from there to Emerald, North Carolina, and we got to come home, unload, and then go to Emerald. So we're going to spend a lot of time in the truck tomorrow. It's going to look a lot like this, traveling and doing as much as we possibly can. But that's part of what we do. It's really late at night right now when I'm filming this. I didn't know what I wanted to do as far as the video concept, so I decided. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? That's me talking to the camera in the video. This is what I came up with to do tonight and make a little quick upload. Tomorrow, tonight at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. tonight. We're coming from Jacksonville, North Carolina. We're doing a junk removal job. You got a big junk removal job at Kitty Hawk. We're headed. The trailer behind us. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the back end of the trailer. So we got the trailer with us, and we're headed to Kitty Hawk. So in this video, we're headed to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. It's a 3-hour trip, one direction. I do not know. 6 hours round trip. We're not doing that tomorrow. We're only doing probably 2.5 hours round trip. But that was a 6.5 hour round trip. So definitely not that extreme, but we're still going a lot of traveling. Have no second language. But here's the thing. Let me put this on pause, y'all. Let me put this on pause so I can talk. Alright, so here's the thing. What we are doing. I'm chilling out in the YouTube studio. That's my TV. And I got Alexander's computer over here. Pretty cool out here set up. And of course my computer on the opposite side of the room. That's my computer right there. Kent's, I get that pre-plug right there. Kent's junk removal and relocation of furniture. We remove pianos, mattresses, indoor furniture, outdoor furniture, etc. 910-650-3694. We're removing a mattress from Wilmington today. But here we go. At 10 o'clock tonight, Path Predictor is going to be on the show. It's going to be absolutely huge, y'all. Absolutely huge. He's going to be talking about his new documentary that he's just now dropping. His documentary. He's going to be talking about his new documentary, going into great detail about his new documentary. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm so glad Pat decided he wanted to come on my show to promote his documentary. It's great. It's an honor. It's an honor to have Pat on the show. And he's going to be promoting his documentary. I think it's going to be really fun, really exciting, and I cannot wait. I'm Ken Jones, and I'm signing off. I cannot wait for Pat tonight at 10 o'clock tonight. So you tune in. Make sure you tune in. 10 o'clock tonight, Friday night, 10 o'clock tonight. It will be, let's see. Friday, May 8th. May 8th. So you know you're watching it the right day. Friday, May 8th, 2026. Friday, May 8th. Tonight, May 8th, 2026. If you're watching it then, you know I'm actually talking about tonight. Friday, at 10 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock tonight. Check us out. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be an epic, legendary show. I'm Ken Jones. I'm signing off. Hey, this is a YouTube short to tell you at 10 o'clock tonight, Path Predictor will be on the show. We've talked about this in video. This is now the shorts that I want to have about the same content. Tonight, 10 o'clock tonight, Path Predictor will be on the show. He's the biggest YouTuber in all of weather and the biggest YouTuber there is on YouTube when it comes to weather. There is no bigger than Path Predictor. He will be on the show tonight at 10 o'clock. Cannot wait. Hope you join us at 10 o'clock tonight. Friday night, May 8th. Thank you. Please join us. I'm Ken Jones. I'm signing off. 4:35 in the morning. I just put the drinks in the truck. Getting ready for today. We got to go to Wilmington to do 2 jobs. Got to remove a mattress. Got to remove a couple couches in Wilmington. Then we got to come to Emerald and remove a whole crap load of stuff in Emerald, North Carolina. Tonight, do not forget, we have Path Predictor on the show at 10 o'clock tonight. Please do not forget. It's going to be epic. Pat's going to come on the show and promote his new documentary that he's dropping tonight. It's going to be great. But here we are starting early in the morning. It's going to be a late night all the way to 10 o'clock, even later than that, because the show's going to go beyond 10 o'clock. It's going to be a long, long day for me. I'm Kent Jones. I'm signing off. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. We just picked up 1 couch at a Wilmington job. Now we're headed to another Wilmington, North Carolina job. Then we're going to go to the dump. And from the dump, we're going to go to Emerald, North Carolina, and complete our day from Emerald, North Carolina. Like I was saying, we picked up this couch from the first job in Wilmington, and we just got to the second job in Wilmington, and we picked up this mattress. Now we're headed to the dump, and then we'll be headed to Emerald. All keepable stuff. Got a nice chair that we can resell. I'm going to turn this into my new computer chair. And then we got this couch that we can sell. All keepable stuff. That's it. That was the Emerald job. What you see is the Emerald job. It was pretty good. Now we're going to Boathouse. It's a restaurant. We're going to eat us some seafood. We're sitting at the restaurant. I'm sitting at the restaurant waiting for our food to get ready. And I ended up getting the shrimp plate and an oyster plate. I got a shrimp plate, oyster plate. Shrimp and oysters in 1 plate. I got the shrimp for my mom and the oysters for me. My mom said, "Why'd you get that? Why are you being so cheap splitting the plate?" Because I am cheap. I'm ridiculously cheap. And I'm proud of it. I believe in keeping that paper. And I work hard for it. So yeah, I'm pretty cheap, y'all. People think I'm not cheap because they think I live this bucks. I am eating oysters. I am eating oysters, but I'm still being cheap. Anyways, that's my take on that. I am cheap. That's why I'm acting cheap. I'm Ken Jones. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. This is going to be the end of the vlog. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all see me work. You see me live the life, getting that good food. I'm done. Actually, no, hold on. I'm not done. I'm going to give you 1 shot of the plate when I get to the house. I don't know how many of y'all have been in McDonald's and how many times this is a real thing in McDonald's.
Do you have the 4 McChickens?
Yes.
Alright, well, if you wouldn't mind pulling up to the 3rd window, I'll have that out in just a second. They're just finishing assembly.
And they just told us to pull up. So that goes more to my point.
at McDonald's, they have this thing where they have a person that stands out by the drive-thru, that stands outside. But if you go to every McDonald's, they still have a window that they have you drive past. And this building that I'm at is a brand new location. It's a brand new building. If that was going to be their original plan, why did they just not put the freaking window in? I don't understand.
Because they can't stand out there when it's raining?
Because they can't stand out there when it's raining? That must be it. I don't know. These are the things I think about all the time. This is just wasting money because every customer that pulls up has to pay for that window that they don't use. And it means our sandwiches cost more money, and they blame it on inflation, but maybe it's just because they're making stupid business decisions. That's just my hot take. I don't think it's very controversial, but I guess it probably is. Because everything that has logic seems to be controversial. I'm telling people, it's not inflation, you're just being stupid. That just makes me so freaking mad. These little things really bother me.
Here we go, love.
Thank you.
And we're just now getting our food. We had to pull up. It's not even efficient. It doesn't work. How's a $1 million company, a $1 billion company like McDonald's make such stupid business decisions? I'll never understand. People think McDonald's people are geniuses. They're blaming.
That girl had on an ankle monitor.
And my mom just told me that the girl that brought us our food had an ankle monitor on. Just ridiculous.
She's still in the hamburger?
She's still in the hamburgers. Maybe if they'd pay her something, she wouldn't steal the hamburgers. Oh my God, this world we live in is so messed up. So messed up. Nothing makes sense. All right, that's just my hot take on how McDonald's is really stupid. Really, really stupid. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. We are at the compound, y'all. Coming back from Emerald, doing 3 jobs today. We got us some seafood in the truck. We also stopped because we knew what I told you I was being cheap. And we only got 1 plate with shrimp and oysters on it, so we're gonna eat some shrimp and oysters. But I know I eat a lot, so we stopped at McDonald's and got 4 McChickens, 2 McChickens a piece, shrimp and oysters. We're gonna eat it up, but eat cheap. That's how you do it, y'all. Hey, there's the YouTube studio, y'all. That's where all the magic happens. All right. One last shot. Like I said, I'm gonna close with the food. Anybody know what a big back is? That's somebody who eats a lot of food. If you ever question if I'm a big back, look at me. Ha! I'm a big back, y'all. But if that didn't verify that means confirm what I said. If that didn't verify that, this is what I packed for drinks today to do the 3 jobs that you've seen us do. I packed this sweet tea. Packed this thing of water. I packed this whole thing of Coca-Cola. I packed this thing, it's a Mountain Dew bottle, but it's got water in it. I packed another Mountain Dew with water in it. And I packed one of these, and I actually packed 5 of these, and I've drank 4 of them. This is the one that's left in the container. There, I got in my drinks. Check it out. That's what I packed just for our jobs today. We didn't drink any of this. So, what's going on?
Dog ate my chapstick.
The dog ate her chapstick, y'all.
Big back.
The dog's a big bag. But let me show you eating cheap, but eating right, y'all. I'm proud of this one. Only Kent would come up with something like this. We got hush puppies, we got macaroni and cheese, and we got oysters, my favorite. And 2 McChickens, just to make sure you get full. Check it out. Look at that. And some cocktail sauce and some butter, just to make sure you're fat enough. All right, y'all. This is eating good. How we did it is we got an oyster plate and shrimp plate. My mom got the shrimp, I got the oysters, and we got 2 sides, macaroni and cheese and hush puppies. And that's how we pulled all this off. How much did we end up paying for both of us to eat?
$30.
$30 for both of us to eat this pretty damn good amount of food. $30. Can't beat that, y'all. All about being cheap, but being smart. Still get to eat good. Don't have to be scroungy on what you want. Get what you want. You work hard, you have what you want. That's the moral of the story. I love you guys. Thank you.
please like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
So there you have it. Everything you just seen was recorded in 90-hour time span. It's hard to believe, I know. But guess what? That's what it was. You seen daylight, nighttime, daylight, nighttime. That's what really happened. I recorded all that. No sleep. None. None, y'all. None. Absolutely none. A lot of those shorts have already been uploaded. Some of the stuff that will be uploaded in the 5 a.m. drops. That'll drop at 5 a.m. Some of it won't drop for another month. So it'll be new again by the time you figure out what I'm really talking about. Anyways, a lot of stuff's going to drop over the course of the next few days. But I just for the record, I have over a month worth of content scheduled to drop that hasn't dropped yet. I am a hustler, a hard worker. I'm proud of it. And I put a lot into this channel. We're going to get monetized, y'all. I will not quit until it happens. Will not quit. I will grind, grind, grind. I will grind and grind some more. Anyways, I want this video to come out and before we are on the air with Path Predictor tonight at 10 o'clock. I want it to come out before 10 o'clock tonight, which means some of this stuff won't be in chronological order that you just seen wasn't in chronological order. That's why, because I had to edit it in a fast pace to make sure it dropped before the Pat show. Before the Pat show. Because I referenced to the Pat show so much that's going to be tonight. As you've seen a lot of those shorts, I talk about what's happening with Pat tonight at 10 o'clock tonight. So tonight, check it out. We're going to be live and on the air at 10 o'clock tonight, Friday night. It's the 8th, Friday the 8th, 2026, May 8th, tonight at 10 o'clock. Check it out. We are going to be doing a live stream. Path Predictor, the #1 weather YouTuber, in my opinion. There's no one that's better than Pat when it comes to weather. Pat is the #1 dog in weather. And he's going to be on my show talking about his documentary. And I cannot freaking wait. I'm so excited to have Pat on the show. And Pat, I hope you get a chance to watch this before we go live, baby. Because it's going to be great. And I hope you get to see. I'm a hard worker. And this is what I want my channel to be about working hard and giving people great content. And whether that's weather content, junk hustle, how to make money, all of that I do, I hope you get an idea of what we're trying to do here on this Earth Sager channel. I love you, Pat. Thank you for being my friend. I really do appreciate you. And I cannot freaking wait until we drop this video. And I cannot wait until 10 o'clock tonight to have Pat. It's going to be epic, y'all. I had a dog named Epic. She lived to be 20 years old, 20 human years. She was a miniature schnauzer. It's going to be epic as her life was. It's going to be epic, y'all. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you watch tonight at 10 o'clock when we go live, baby, live. If you're watching this in the archive, go check out the live show anyways. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. If you're watching this in the after May 8th, if you're watching it then, you should still find the show. At that point, once it goes into the archive, I'll put the link in the description. If it's live, then the link will obviously be in the description because it's live. But once it's after May 8th, I will put the link in the description. I'm Kent Jones, and I'm signing off. Check us out, 8 o'clock tonight. I know, no. 10 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock tonight. Check us out. 10 o'clock tonight. Path Predictor is going to be on our live stream. It's going to be epic. Hope you tune in. Please, I'm begging you. I'm practically on my knees begging you. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to Path Predictor edition of Earth Sager presents Path Predictor. It's going to be freaking awesome. I cannot freaking wait. I hope you guys get my excitement level, and I'm glad to have y'all on board. Like, share, and subscribe.